All right. 3, 2, 1, action.
Locked up in my mind state, monsters sit and hibernate. Hold me back, won't leave space, hoping I can breathe again.
All right, how we doing today, Lee?
I'm chilling, bro.
Good,
Just
good.
chilling here at the crib, listening to a dog go off right now.
I know, this dog, it literally, the moment I said action, it started going off.
That's funny. But I've been chilling though.
Damn.
We got baited a little bit. It got cool. Now it's all hot again. So
Yeah, the past couple of days it's been really nice and comfortable, and all of a sudden, I mean, I think it's because we're sitting in the, I'm sitting, you're kind of in the shade, I'm in the dead heat,
in
but
the shade right now. You're a little
in the
bit
sunlight.
But no, I feel you.
So what's been going on in the valley?
Shit, dude, nothing much. I had a show on the 12th. The boy Jared pulled up. That was fucking awesome.
Oh, yep.
That was a great time. Did at the 420 Bank. I've had a lot of shows.
You've had a
there.
decent amount of shows there.
Yeah, I probably had maybe like 6 or 7 shows over there. Maybe maybe like 1 or 2 more, maybe.
Yeah.
But no, the venue's nice. Just chill there, smoke, and perform our songs. It's dope.
Yeah, I feel like the 420 Bank it's a good place to perform your music because they give you a venue, and it's right on the strip of Palm Springs, their downtown strip. But it does kind of suck that it is an open smoke lounge as well, to the extent that some people who may not smoke, or even if they don't care about smoking, but like their job depends on it, yeah, and they can't just that. But like those people, I don't see are going to be like looking for a show like that to come to. People that are walking up and down the strip, I've seen lots of people walk into those shows. Like the last show we came to, I was running late, and there was probably 3 or 4 people that walked in right before me that I watched as I was running down the street, just walking down the street and hear the music and turn in. Yeah, and just turned in. Yeah. So it's a great location, but I do feel that hinders the growth that could be there. But honestly, it's the best spot. It really is.
Yeah, and honestly, like as a artist, I just use it as a way to perform, see what works with crowds, see what doesn't work with crowds.
Yeah.
And just kind of really get my performances down, understand how I want my acts to go. So I like them for that part.
Yeah, it's a good
Awesome.
it's like a good training ground for what's gonna work and what isn't gonna work. And it's nice to see all the boys, to get all the guys together, you know, all the day ones that have been coming up in the valley.
That puts all the shows together. Samurai G.
Yeah, Samurai G is a legend.
All the shows together.
Make some fire music. Mills, Fire,
Diggs,
Tone,
MCKG. I mean,
MCKG. There's so many people. There's so many people that are working on, you know, moving ranks through the valley and stuff. And this is definitely a growing and popping place. I feel that just from COVID alone, there's been a resurgence in people want to get back at it really hard. And I really think we need to start looking into avenues of instead of just one person focusing on putting together a show, I think we need to figure out the attitude to start getting shows together on our own. Because 100%. If you were to promote a show, you would get the same people that would have been promoting another show to be in your show.
In the show.
You know what I mean? So it's a growth all around.
Like, if I was to put together a show, I would just ask the same people that I've performed with in the past to be on the show. Like I would ask Mills, I would ask Gabe, I would ask, all these people.
Samurai, yeah. I mean, and
I would ask all of them.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna see a big.
And I'm sure that they would be down to also do a show,
Just
because it's growth for them and
especially if it's a new location. Like if we're able to grab a new location, that would be really cool.
Like, I'm definitely trying to grow outside of, of here. I'm trying to do shows in L.A. I've already done one.
Yeah.
Opened up for Kasky. The boy Jared brought me along for that.
Big show. Shout out Jared for that one.
Awesome experience.
Jared Dean.
That was dope. So definitely do more shows out there. Do shows in San Diego.
Yeah, I was talking to you about Oceanside and a couple of the places out there. Yeah. And I know Jared had mentioned that he's got a growing crowd in the San Diego, LA area. That's all I'll say on that for right now. Pardon this plane flying over. Jared's doing his thing, and I don't have connections out in Oceanside, but I do know of places out there, and we'll see what the future brings. But any new projects you're working on? Or are you staying kind of hush hush on that for right now, or is there any you're openly talking about at this
There's
point?
one project I'm kind of on the low about.
I've seen you're kind of promoting something
definitely-
on Instagram. Was that your latest that you dropped, I think, right?
Yeah. So I dropped a song "Wings" with a singer. Her name is Charlize Orozco.
Yep.
Great singer.
Yep. Great singer.
She has some tracks out, banger tracks, great production on them. So I have that song out. I have a song that's going to be dropping on Friday with my boy J-Dot on there. Then I got one other track, which I'm not going to talk about right now, but I'll do some promotion for it in a few weeks. But that's all part of an album I have coming out by the end of this year called Built for This.
Okay, so we're gonna see an album by the end of the year.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice.
I had my Demon Days project drop maybe in like April of this year, but I want a full-length album out because it's been since 2022 technically since I've done a album.
Okay.
I've released projects, but I want to release an album by the end of this year.
I was gonna say there's always something coming out from you. It's just I'm happy to see there's going to be a full-length project, and I'm really excited to see what that project holds song-wise.
I think in terms of the production, I think this is the best production I have.
Okay, that's big. That's big.
All of the beats on this album are produced by me. Everything is audio engineered by me.
So you've done everything on this project, hands down?
Yeah.
Okay. So besides features you have come on...
I've done everything else, yeah.
One thing I wanted to mention about that song, the song Wings that you had just put out, you wrote everything for that song?
Correct.
You wrote
chorus,
her vocals, your vocals, obviously.
Yeah.
Now, did you mix the entire song? Did she mix her portion and then send it to you complete? And then
she mixed her voice. Any effects on her voice she did on her own. She did reverb, compression, EQ, all that stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing that I did was I brought her voice into the full song, and then I just like mixed it to make sure it fit.
Oh, perfect. It came out beautiful. The song sounds wonderful on Spotify.
Yeah,
I've listened to it on Spotify, and I believe it was the lyric video you have up on YouTube for it.
Yeah.
Which audio was great on that as well.
Yes,
so
sir. Thank you. I appreciate
that's
that.
really cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, that song took maybe a few months to.
I had heard I had
like,
talked to you
overall,
previously.
Not too long. Pretty fast usually with how like I'm known for like kind of like sitting on songs.
I am not gonna lie.
That's it,
but it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. The anticipation's there, but
my thing it's all about the timing of stuff, you know.
Yeah,
make
and
sure you time things good, and you'll never have the perfect time. But I definitely want to make sure it has its right place.
You know, when is. Yeah. You just wake up that one morning and, you're like, in a week feels right.
Yeah.
2 days
100%.
feels right. And as long as you give yourself enough time to promote a song before the drop, you can hit up Instagram, hit up what other lines of social media you have to promote it. Just to give it the best shot once it does drop. You don't want to just ghost drop something and just have it floating out in the abyss. That's how it just slips into the matrix and disappears. Yeah, but
not lying, dude.
I mean, was there anything else you wanted to mention? I feel like we kind of covered a brief little subject right now. And any songs or shows you have a shout out for?
I do have a show coming up on November 30th, I believe, at the 420 Bank in Palm Springs. I will have more to talk about whenever that date comes closer. And then I do have a song called Too Hot with my boy Weiss Genius that is going to be coming out probably within about a week or so. And so I'm excited to have that song come out. I met my boy Weiss through my homie Young BC. Weiss has been a dope dude to work with, so I'm excited to finally have a song with him for sure.
Oh yeah.
And then in terms of songs and stuff like that, I think that's about it, man.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I think this was a great interview. A little contrast to the background of what's going on for One Step Recordings and kind of the vision that's going on for L.A.N.D.O right now.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude.
Awesome. Well, I was glad I got to get over here and do this with you.
Yes, sir. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Peace out, guys.
I get checks, that's no Adidas. Running laps around my demons, dancing with the devil. Going down inferno levels, I can never settle.